So to start off this video, I built this on stream this past Friday from reference of a house that I found on a website that I'll link down below. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get to it. Okay, so we're starting off this video with building from the exterior of the house. So I'm using my reference picture of this Victorian style house to attempt to make a like a house. I struggled with this a little bit, but I did eventually get there. So I fiddle around with this for a little bit. I try to make it so that it looks right. However, I pull up the floor plan and decide against doing it like from just the exterior. So I try to do it from the floor plan. So I make a few boxes. I mess around with the porch. And as I mess around with the porch, I have to get that little rounded bit. I do eventually get it, which is convenient. And so I mess around with that some more. And then I mess up the roof bit. And so that big area doesn't register as a room yet because I messed it up a little bit. Because that little piece right there, I fix it. And so I have the front porch, and now I'm starting to work on the interior floor design, having the laundry room, mud room, office. I added a little nook for the stairs. Then I start to kind of do the kitchen area, and the little hallway that's right there. I put in some half walls because I think they look a little bit better. I contemplated a basement but decided against it. And then I'm explaining to chat what each room is, and then I do the back porch. I messed around with that for a little bit because I didn't know exactly how to do it. I raise it up onto a platform. So yeah. I streamed this on Twitch this past Friday. And I'm going to be doing the rest of the interior this coming Wednesday. So when I post this, it'll be tomorrow when I do the interior. Now I'm going to do the upstairs floor plan. But I am going to be doing the interior furnishing on stream on Wednesday, which I'm excited about because I did some of the floor plan already on stream, or not floor plan, the interior design on stream on Thursday, because I had a long I meant Friday, not Thursday, Friday, because I had a long video, a long time streaming, I mean. So now I mess around with the roof and how to do the roof. The roof was the trickiest bit for this one. I'd never really done any roofing that's been this kind of complicated. It was a lot of fun, and I intend to do these types of builds again. But so here you see me just building the top of the roof, and then I just make it a little bit better, make that a little, the little tower thing a little taller. So here I'm messing with the porch roof. The porch roof was quite difficult to do because it was rounded, but you really only have that rounded cone roof, so you have to make that work with the rest of the house, which was quite difficult. I do eventually get it to look the way I want to, but it takes a little bit of finagling and fidgeting with all of the roof pieces that are right there. It was an interesting experience building that. I do eventually figure it out, which I'm very thankful for. And then I'm just still fiddling with it. And then here I start messing with like what roof tiles I want. Because the picture, they look kind of like bluish purple. We don't really have that type of bluish purple tile. So I that's the one I do eventually pick. But they didn't really line up, so I changed it quite a few times before I settled it on that blue one that we saw earlier. Then I go back to fiddling with it some more. It was an interesting build. It was fun. The interior is just as fun as the exterior was to build. I'm gonna like put the roof on like that, and I'm gonna leave it that like color of roof tile for a little while I figure out how to do this like porch roof section, which I end up just making a roof because I was trying to do the porch, but it was like the porch roof section, the balcony roof, that's what it's called, but it was like a little bit confusing, and like the Sims I know probably wouldn't be able to walk there, so I do just leave it as a roof piece after I kind of messed around with it a little bit more. But this was like overall a really fun build, and I plan to do like more of these style builds, like the from reference builds with like the floor plans and stuff like that in the future, because it was a lot of fun to do this. Now I'm going to start messing with like wall heights and then doors, simply because it was like the door was like a small door with like windows on the side, and I didn't know which one to pick, so I just kind of brought out every door that would like kind of match the description. Contemplated the Realm of Magic door. By process of elimination, I chose that door, and then a simpler door for the back, and now I struggle with the roof of the back porch by making it overly complicated, so I'm just gonna play some music over this bit as I struggle with this. And then I go back to messing with the porch roof for a little bit. And then I go back to placing the windows and things like that. I struggled with what window to place there, but did end up just using the like a rounded window. The windows for the tower I struggled with also. I ended up using those like kind of blue tinted windows because the house is very blue and white. I will also mention that I did not, these are not my pictures of like the floor plan and then the house. I did get them off of a reference, and I will be posting, I'll like put the link to my reference and all of that in the description below. But I do stream, I did stream this, and I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Mondays I stream with my mom, and then Wednesdays and Fridays I stream whatever I want. So Wednesday this week is going to be the interior of this house, and then Friday this week is either going to be a Minecraft stream or a Stardew Valley stream. And then hopefully I'll be able to edit the me doing like the speed build of the interior of this house for Thursday, to post Thursday. I do eventually want to build up to doing like a video a day, and potentially streaming more often, but I'm still in school. I got school and responsibilities to do, so I'm not gonna yet. So here I'm finishing up the windows on there, and I really liked how it turned out. I think it looked really good. And then I placed some more windows where it looks like there needs to be, and then I go back to the interior to do like the back windows and the side windows, and I roughly place them so that I can go back and like I'll place them where I need to. I put a smaller window in the kitchen so that like it won't go all the way down, because I think that looks a little weird. But building this house was a lot of fun, and like after I finished building it and I started to do the interior of it on my Friday stream, I got some friends in the call with me, and that was kind of cool. And I do plan to have like my friends in streams more often. And like here you can see me doing like a trick that I learned, where you can like shift click one end, like one side, like you can click and like drag shift click one end of a roof and get rid of like the overhang from that side, but keep the overhang on the other side. And then here I tried to add a little roof piece, but it doesn't work. I think it looks weird, so I don't add it. And we're coming up to the end of the build where I'm like, I move it back on the line, I'm putting the final details, I'm putting in some columns, which I think look really nice in this house. I put in that like the trim piece things, and then I do that over on